I've been out of pocket a couple of weeks with different events and travel. My husband and I just got back from, I guess it was 2 weeks ago, a goal planning retreat. This is our third year doing that. We find it really important to start off our year focused on what we want to accomplish. And we got a little late start on that, being that we did it in February, but it was a really great time to connect and talk through our goals together as a couple and individually. And then last week, I was at the DealMaker Conference in Richmond with Jim Ingersoll. Awesome guy. I highly recommend following Jim. He has so much knowledge and has incredible experience. And so he hosted that event. This is the second year I've been to it, and I just really enjoyed the time. There's over 260 attendees and a really great group of entrepreneurs doing all different things in real estate. There's so many different ways to get involved. And so I had the chance to speak on a panel last week, which was really fun with other syndicators. And I appreciate the opportunity to be up there and meet some of these incredible people that are doing some really cool things in real estate. So today, just briefly, I want to hit on two very important terms that you're going to see in a syndication. It is the GP, general partner, and the LP, or the limited partner. And so I wanted to define those just briefly so that you know the difference between the two. The general partner is typically the group, it could be multiple people that are sourcing the deals. They are finding the property, they are negotiating on the property, they're working with the seller, they're handling the financing, getting financing on the property, they are bringing on investors, and then they are closing on the property. They're managing day-to-day operations. They might have a property manager that they use, but they are doing all of the operational side. It's a very active role. And then they're handling the disposition on the back end. And so they are very involved and it is active versus a limited partner, or the LP is the passive investor. And they are basically sitting in the back seat and allowing the GP to drive. And so it is important that you know who you're getting into to business with and that you trust them fully when you do a deal. The limited partner, has a say on the front end in terms of who they work with, but once they get into a deal, you don't have a say. Your voice is silent. And so that is something to be aware of. It's very important, but it's also really nice in the sense that it's passive. Hopefully you're getting distributions from the property monthly or quarterly, depending on the deal. And then you're also getting updates on the property, hopefully monthly or quarterly. So you know what's going on, but again, you just don't have say in day-to-day operations. You can certainly talk to the GP, voice concerns if you have them, but that doesn't mean that they'll be changed. Any changes might happen. So just be aware of the difference between the GP and the LP and decide which seat you want to be in, whether you want to be active or passive. I hope this is helpful.